It's here for Yamamuni Akwaba Eba Melodies Podcast YouTube channel. So Anas partner your friend Ahmed Hussein Endra Ngrofobi Ekokuno no. Yes, eyewitness be just a branch be na oye na danfo na owo ho onhu DC onhu nkrofo mu shutu no abrante na chieche mu se nkrofo mu shutu no omo ye nkrofo bi omo betena ho fiti ewia se omo twen Ahmed no abrante ne krokotena nkrofo ne nchen na one omo bonkomo na ono osori se we cabet inti no okohwebo na ohwebo no na ote se Ahmed betwem na nkrofo no se omo twen tu na omo de ball Ahmed na omo twen tu omo ball the first time no na Ahmed opeso kosti what can mo atrese opeso ko bat etuna boni ninti went me and drive and contem and ankofo na tua na omosan so de etuo mienu ana bullet mienu so e ma na owuye nti ne yenko tie the account of this eyewitness
act. According to a neighbor who witnessed the shooting incident, the two men on motorbikes spent the day idling around the neighborhood waiting for the opportune moment to strike. This information forms part of facts gathered by City News' Umaru Sanda Amadou when he visited the family home of the late Ahmed to interact with family members and neighbors. Here's his report.
The somber scene of pain and sadness. In front of the house, a canopy is erected to host close relatives and Muslim clerics who offered prayers for the deceased. All around, people gather in pockets, chatting indistinctively. They are discussing the gruesome killing of Ahmed Swali. Many here may not know that they were neighbors to a member of one of the world's foremost team of investigative journalists. This man witnessed the incident, which occurred here at Medina on Wednesday night.
I live here, so we normally used to sit at that bench over there. We normally used to sit at that place. So around that time, two gentlemen came. One guy is a TikTok, and then the other one is short, but he has body. So they were sitting on the bench, and then they came with a motor, and the motor too was there on, making noise. So like we thought they are also part of the Muslim people. They used to come and then have their meeting over there because they were speaking their language. So I was sitting between the two men who did that thing. So I was sitting between them. So around 5 there, I left.
5 in the evening.
5 in the evening, I left, and then I went to do something, and then I came back, and then they were still sitting there. So I came there again. So around 8:15 over there too, and then I told them I staked some bets, so I'm going to watch football. So we closed around 10:15 there. I came, they were still sitting there, the same place that they were sitting. Ahmed was far from them, where their brothers used to sit and then have their meeting or conversation over there. So Ahmed was there. Around 10 to 10:20 p.m. there, Ahmed came inside and then he came and entered into his car. So he was coming, so and then these motor guys also went there. So I was standing in front of where the woman sells. Some women used to sell tea and then Indomie at the place. So I was buying tea. So the big man who was sitting behind the short one, who was having the gun. So what I heard was that the big man said, "Kehami," where he took the gun from. But we didn't know it was a gun.
He spoke gun.
He spoke gun. He spoke Hausa and then Twi.
But he said Kehami.
Yeah, he said Kehami. And then he took that. Maybe we don't know what. I was standing there with the woman who was doing the tea. So what I heard was a gunshot. Pow! Then I turned. So Ahmed was he was forced to move the car.
And he was driving at the time.
Yeah, he was
out of the house.
Yes. So as soon as when he reached the T junction there, he slowed down because he wanted to pass left. So he slowed down, and then that man was standing behind that pole over there. So he shot him first gunshot before Ahmed moved the car, and then the second one, and then the man went there again and gave him the last shot. So make it three gunshots.
He followed him into the shot.
He followed him into the shot and gave him 3 gunshots. Ahmed was inside the car. So as he received that 2 gunshots, the car moved by force and then entered the shop over there. So the car, he spoiled the glass and everything over there. So he gave him 3 shots. After that, and then someone did, hey. So I was saying, man, what was going on? And then they pointed gun at the guy. So we were all quiet. And the man came for the motor, and then he drove the motor away.
From his narration, it sounds like the assailants came for a specific mission and would not leave till it was accomplished. Ahmed Swale was taken from here a corpse. According to the eyewitness, Ahmed was driving out of his family home when the attack happened. The first bullet from the assassin struck him while he waited to join the main road here. In the ensuing commotion, Ahmed, who was behind the wheel at the time, lost control of the car, which smashed into a hairdresser's salon across the road. The assailants, according to the eyewitness, stepped over and fired 2 more deadly shots at Ahmed, killing him instantly. Onlookers called the police, but they came a little too late.
So immediately that we called the police people, and they said the car that they are having is on patrol, so they don't have any car available over there. We tried to stop taxis, but the taxis, as soon as they saw the gunshot and those things, they were all avoiding. So we rushed and came to his people and called them that Ahmed has been shot in his car, so they should come and see or take him to the hospital. But Ahmed died at the spot over there. So as they took him and they put him into the car, he was already gone. We all stayed there for about 1 hour before the police people came. Before they came, and then they came for the car. They said we should take the car to their office.
Neighbors, relatives, and friends who could not believe the young, vibrant Ahmed was the victim of the loud gunshot that re-echoed through the vicinity in the dead of the night converged here to watch and listen. Musa Mukaz, a close pal and family friend of the late Ahmed Swale, recounts how pious he was.
Swale, there is no a single day that would pass unless probably his travel. But anytime he's in Accra, he's always with us here. He comes, we pray together, we tease him, he also teases us. We live very normal, regular family and friends life. Very, very supportive. No family or a friend member would have a problem unless Swale, in most cases, if he's not the highest contributor, but he'll be among the highest. Those who contribute to help people out of financial difficulties and all that. Very caring family fellow.
You said you pray together. Where's the mosque and how frequent is this?
Very, very. In fact, Swale can be described as a pious Muslim. Not a single day would pass, Swale is then he will even give an excuse that he can't pray or whatever.
When was the last time you prayed together?
I think that was about 3 days ago. I was with him in the mosque. We prayed together. I even led the prayer.
For the family, Ahmed would never be forgotten. Kamil Twahiro is a cousin.
You know, in Dagbani we call him Pabia and Dobia. He's from the mother, and like our parents are from the male and he's from the female. So we have these jokes.
Okay.
We have this playmate thing among us. So anytime he comes here, I say, "Hey, small boy, what do you bring?" And then we tease him together with this, my younger brother, and there's another. So we always tease each other. Basically, they all came to Accra through me.
From where?
From Nakpali.
Okay.
That is basically where we are all coming from.
This is Tamale.
After
Zabzugu, okay.
A village after Zabzugu.
Okay.
Basically, that is where we all came from. And almost all the guys here, when they came, they were all here, young ones, they grew up together, and they were all with me. So I don't even know how to say.
Do you know any enemies of Swale who may have threatened him previously?
For now, no.
You don't know?
Yeah.
The body is still at the police hospital morgue as investigations continue. As per Islamic customs, Ahmed Swale would be laid to rest as soon as the corpse is released to the family. This sitting place behind me is where Ahmed Swale, the late, usually would spend his evening, according to friends and family members. This morning, family members have gathered, friends have gathered, but instead of having a healthy conversation as they usually would do with the late Ahmed Swale, today they are only saying, Inna lillahi wa inna ilahi raji'un. For City News, I am Umaru Sanda Amadu.
So government says the perpetrators behind the murder of this investigator who was with Anas Arumia, Nas's Tiger IPI, will be brought to book. Ahmed Swali was shot in the neck and chest by unknown assailants at Medina yesterday, as Umaru Sanda reported earlier. The